Hey everybody, welcome to Down Home Backyard Gardening. It is a beautiful morning here. It's about 45, 48 degrees. A little chilly this morning. I like it. Now, I still have a lot to do in this backyard. And today, I'm going to knock everything that I need to get done, knock it out. Knock out a really big project that I've been dying to do for, well, since I started this channel. So, hey, you're along for the ride. Let's do it. So before we start, I just got to show this. Look at this asparagus. It's above the fence. Look at this thing. Look at that one right here. This thing is nuts, but look at all these other ones. And then here are the ones that I just planted like a week ago. But look at that thing. So overwintering them worked. I don't even know if that's the right term, but that's what I'm just going to call it. Overwintering your asparagus, taking care of them, getting prepared for the following spring, which is what I did about 6 weeks ago, I guess, by now. But just wanted to show you all that. I think that's awesome. Makes me super happy. Oh, why don't we walk over here to the to the Japanese carrot and let me show you what's going on there. Okay, so there's all the normal carrots. Now, in case you don't remember, there's 6 or 8. I honestly can't remember, different types of carrots in there, and they are just growing like crazy. But here are the Japanese carrots. Check them out. Every tube has them grown. It's the little things that makes me happy. So I will do a video on them very soon, probably a short, more than likely, where I start thinning them out down to 1 carrot per tube. But I'm very excited about that. Very excited. All right, let's start getting this garden the way I want it, because we've got 2 weeks and it'll be March 1st, and it's gonna be time to start putting stuff out here, like for reals. So as the wind picks up, it's a little chilly. So, okay, it is time to fill these up. Now, I'm just using a good organic garden soil here, but on the bottom I'm putting cardboard. Now, what this will do, it will decompose and it will also bring in the worms. So I went ahead and placed these here. I'm not sure I like them there, but it is what it is. Biggest thing for me in this backyard is I'm running out of horizontal room, and it's time, I think, to go vertical. Now, I've already gone vertical a couple times, like one's right here behind me, the tomato trellis, and then me putting these boxes along the wall here, running these up the wall, anchoring them into the concrete or into the bricks right there. I'll put a link to that video in case you're wondering how I did that and everything. But I'll put a link to that video right here. What I've always loved, when you're looking at other YouTube channels and you're thinking of, man, what can I do? I'm sorry, I'm looking all over the place. What can I do to get more space? Well, everyone has one of these. So I went and got a big old 16-foot cow panel or hog panel, depending on where you're at. And any ideas? Of course, you already know what I'm going to do because it's in the thumbnail. But we are going to do an arch. I've been dying to do an arch out here. Only problem is I'm not sure where to do one. I've thought of putting an arch in right here over this bed. I think it would fit just perfectly. But I don't want the arch on the inside of the bricks. I'd want them on the outside, which limits what I can grow, because I don't really like to grow big plants or big crops inside those cinder blocks. So we're going to do them right here on the blue raised beds. And what I'm going to do, at least before I do it, this is my thought process. We'll see if I change up my idea here once I start doing this. But I'm going to put the cow panel about right here, about a foot inside, and about a foot inside over on that one right there, and just have it arch. So it'll go really high, really and down, and I'll be able to plant melons and vining beans and those kind of things, cucumbers, under that trellis and have things hanging, and it just totally changed the way that this garden's going to look. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I've been itching to get this done for weeks, and I'm running out of time for March 1st to hit, so it's time to get her done. So let me put the camera down, start grabbing everything, get it over here, start testing everything out. Okay, got the cow panel back here. Now what's funny is I didn't have this recording when I was testing out the spacing. Totally smacked me right in the head. Yeah, guess it pays to be hard-headed, right? So, okay, so what am I gonna do? Here we go. First, we are going to get 4 of these. They've just been sitting here anyway for like a year. So we'll drag these over, pound these down into the deck, get them nice and secure. Then I will secure the cow panel to these poles with zip ties, a whole lot of zip ties. And that is the plan. So we are gonna put it right here. And y'all, I'm super excited to do this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Now, main reason I want to do this is last year, if y'all remember, I grew the Kahari melons. Those things just wanted to grow straight up. They wanted all the space they could get. So actually growing those made me decide that I am going to do these arches. This won't be the last arch I'm doing. This is just the first one that I'm going to put in, but I want those Kahari melons and any other things that I'm growing vertical to have a space to hang and get breeze through. Try to keep out the powdery mildew. That's important, especially in this climate when it's so humid in the summertime, spring and summer. So yeah, all right, enough rambling, Chad. Let's get her done. Okay, I'm not digging that. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but these poles are just too long. If I get that in the ground, you know, about a foot, that's gonna leave, what is that, 5-6 feet of that pole just sticking up. It's gonna take away from how the arch looks. Yeah, I'm not digging that. So I have an idea. So I'm gonna make a run to Ace real fast. But hey, I think this is an important thing to show. I'm not gonna edit this out because gardening is continuous. I've had this plan in my head for 2 weeks. I mean, a lot longer than that, but about 2 weeks. And it just now dawned on me on how long these poles are and how I'm just not gonna like that look. So you got to be flexible with gardening, especially if you're brand new to gardening. You got to be flexible. A lot of times when I think of something like just now, I change my mind in the middle of doing it because I don't like how it looks. The practical application doesn't match the mental idea. So yeah. Just keeping it real, everybody. All right, I'm gonna take a break real quick and make a run to the store. I have an idea that I think will look way better with this arch support. Dr. Scholl's, right? No, I'm just kidding. All right, be right back. All right, I am back. Got some shorter stakes here. I think these are about 3 foot, 2 foot, somewhere in there. I think these will work a lot better. So, all right, adjusted the plan. Let's rock and roll. Rock and roll. I think this will be a better idea. Okay, y'all, just like that. It's leaning a little bit, but I'm happy with it. And there it is. Got our first arch. Now I set it the way I did, or I put it in here the way I did, all the way to the edges, so when I harvest the garlic here in about 4 months, I could put another one right here, and there's room for it side by side. Because what I want eventually to have is 2 of these right here. A lot of vertical growing space is the entire key to this thing right here. Now, looking at this, I will say I probably should have got a little larger of the stakes so I can secure it more going up, instead of just being right here. Maybe have stakes that are about double that size, but definitely not those. They would have been, it would have been sticking up right, like way up here, straight up, looking all horrible. So yeah, all right, that is down. Now I have been talking about this corner forever. It's time to knock this out. Grab the gloves, start chopping down these rose bushes, pruning them the right way, because look at how much this comes out. It's very annoying. Plus I need to get this out of here, and that is so brittle. That's gonna be a pain, but here we go. Man, so that took about 20 minutes. Looks a lot better though, right? Actually found that frog. That was buried all the way up to its neck. That's crazy right there. Think how much I've built up over there. And I also wasn't expecting those branches right there to be alive. So I topped them, and I'm gonna leave them alone, let them grow, and see what grows. I think it's that plant that used to be here before that guy killed it last year. But yeah, looks good. I'm gonna clean this up. Then I gotta get that out of here. It's an eyesore. I'm tired of seeing it, but it's so brittle. Okay, so that went a lot better than I thought it would, honestly, and I gained all that new soil. Not new, very aged, healthy soil right there, and more growing space for more plants. So that's cool. Super happy. This whole corner in about 3 months will be full of flowers. Still need to trim that up right there. Go ahead and take care of this, but this will be an entire video by itself. I'm gonna do another fairy garden video. Absolutely love making those. Now, I think it's time to spend a little bit of time in this jungle right here. I am not looking forward to this one at all. All right, that looks so much better. That was about 25 minutes. I don't know if I'm cut or I'm bleeding on my ear or not, but man, I got hooked by a thorn bad. It's all good, all good. But that looks a lot better. I can plant stuff in here now, back in there. This will be a melon area coming this spring. I think it'll do good here. Usually does for the melons. So yeah, just got to fix these bricks that fell. Y'all, for the most part, this backyard is done. For the most part. Okay, so we're done. I'm pretty tired. At least we're done for today. I've got to figure out how to get rid of all that rose debris. That arch looks good though, don't it? Still got to clean everything up. get this garden ready for a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, be ready to rock and roll. So yeah, I hope y'all. So yeah, I figured I'd show you this because, again, I told you all last year I'd show everything I'm doing, all the prep work, all the behind the scenes stuff that's not glamorous or fun at all, but it has to be done. And if you're going to be successful in your garden, you got to do this legwork. Kind of out of breath, pretty tired. Those roses were nuts, y'all. But standing right here and looking back over in that corner, it looks so much better. Not so much like a jungle like it had looked. Again, I got to figure out what to do with that. But over there, that looks good. So right now, both corners of the garden or the backyard look really good. Got that arch in. So yeah, everyone, if y'all enjoyed this video at all, not sure why you would, share it, like it, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. I look forward to having everyone join us, all of us here on YouTube's gardening community, on all of our continued journeys of gardening here in 2024. Standing under my arch for the first time. Y'all take care, God bless. Talk to y'all again real soon. We got so much to do.